Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for watching another video. So welcome to part 1 of 3, where we're going to be talking about how to repair and replace a bad wheel bearing in your automobile. And remember, guys, these are just general guidelines to possibly lead you to what could be going on with your automobile. If you're not comfortable doing automotive repair, take it to a professional. And before getting started, don't forget to check out part 2 of the series when we're going to be talking about the tools that you're going to need to remove that bearing. I'll leave a link for it right up here. Let's get into the video. So what we're going to be talking about today is how to diagnose if you have a bad wheel bearing or not. And if you have any one of these symptoms, you got to get this repair done as soon as possible, because this is one of those repairs that if left unfixed, it could put you on YouTube. Your wheel could lock up, pop off, run down the road, and you could be throwing sparks all over the freeway. So if you got one of these symptoms and you're pretty sure it's a bad wheel bearing, get it fixed as soon as possible. Alright, the first symptom you're going to be on the lookout for is a wobbling sound coming from whatever side that your bad wheel bearing is on. And it's going to sound something like this, going from slow to quick. Whoop, 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 whoop. And as you start to get up to 50 or 60 or 70, it sounds like you're in a prop plane. It's just like whoop, and it is extremely loud. Now, keeping in mind, there could be a lot of other reasons why you're getting that tire wobble. Your tires might not be balanced correctly, you might have bad wheel alignment, or maybe your tire is separating and it has a bubble in it. But if you hear that whoop 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 sound, it could be a good indicator that you have a bad wheel bearing. So what do you do next after you hear that whoop whoop sound to verify if you have a bad wheel bearing? Well, it's really simple. You just jack up your car, put it on some jack stands, make sure it's stable because you're going to be shaking the car around. Grab it at 12 and 6 and give it a good wiggle this way, all right? If you hear clunk, 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 that's bad. Now, mine was so bad, not only could I move it this way, but I could move it in and out this way. So it was clunk, 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 and clunk, 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 clunk. That's bad. You don't really want to grab it at 9 and 3 because when you move it this way, you're just going to get a lot of that steering wheel play in there. So you really want to do 12 and 6. Now, the next thing you can do is give that tire a spin. If it's spinning around pretty freely and you can hear that grinding, that's a good indicator that you have a bad wheel bearing. Now, on the other hand, if you spin the wheel and it stops suddenly, that could be an indicator that there's something going on with your brakes. Now, some of those brake issues include maybe possibly a bad brake caliper, or maybe for some reason the brake fluid's not getting to the caliper, so it's not squeezing the brake pad. Or most likely, I know a lot of people, when they do their brake jobs, they replace the pads and not the rotor, so now you got uneven wear, and it just might be grabbing onto that rotor in different ways. But if you spin the wheel and it sticks, it could be that. But if you spin that tire around and you hear grinding, could be a bad wheel bearing. Now, if you want to take that even a step further, you can take off your tire, spin that hub with your hand, and grab onto that coil spring. If you can feel that bumping grind in your hand and on that coil, you can pretty much guarantee that you have a bad wheel bearing. Well, alright guys, thank you for watching part 1 of this 3-part series. Remember to tune into part 2, where I'm going to show you the specialty tools and how to use them to take out that wheel bearing. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.